Ladies, and welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 7. I'm speaking to you from my bedroom today because my little one is in the dining room watching Coco Melon, and that could be quite distracting for me to try and talk with JJ singing in the background. I just wanted to show you. Here is my little completed goose. Isn't he gorgeous? So I didn't do exactly as the pattern showed. I did a little bit of cross stitch. As you can see, it is not very good. I had a bittersweet moment with this cross stitch. One of my grandmothers, we called her Annie, 31 years old, and I still don't know why we called her Annie in opposed to Gran or Granny, or I can't tell you. However, Annie, she used to sit in her chair, her throne, like the queen she was, and she used to cross stitch. And let me tell you, that woman's work was beautiful. And it's a bittersweet moment because I never took the time to actually pay attention to what she was doing. So here's my very poorly stitched pattern, a little Christmas tree, just to give it a little bit of character. I didn't do the candy cane, but I am happy with how this came out. You can see it's quite thin. I did a soft stuffing because I can't find the little glass pellets as the pattern said, so didn't do it that way. These are beautiful little patterns. There are 4 of them now, if I'm not mistaken: the gingerbread, the goose, the reindeer, and now the bear. They are nice because you can do a few things with them. It doesn't specifically have to be Christmas themed. You can change it up as with every other pattern. But I thought they were just so cute. And I will look at making more once I've got my nativity scene all set up. So, yeah, Goose is done. Very cute. I would suggest that when you do it, just to pay attention on where you put your decreases on the side. Otherwise, your little goose is going to come out a bit oddly shaped. Next is my little donuts. I don't know if you guys have done this before, like you start a pattern and then you like remember the pattern, because I've made a few little donuts, my daughter's birthday party, and obviously I started these right size, wrong size. As you can see, there's a definite size difference. I got obviously a little bit too confident with myself and end up doing a wrong size donut. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or chuck it right now, but I decided to do 3 little bunnies in different plain colors, because can you imagine 3 little toddlers, all in the span of 2 years old, different toys? I can picture a little bicker coming along. I don't want to do that. So they're all having rabbits, little bunnies, and they're all different colors, and we're just going to roll with it and see where that takes us. So this week was my birthday, and what I didn't realize is in New Zealand it's quite a common knowledge here. If it's your birthday, you don't go to work, you get off. Didn't know that. So I went to work, which is normal for us South Africans. I mean, never taken my birthday off in my life, but just something for those of you who are interested. You don't go to work on your birthday here. I'll remember for next year maybe. While I was testing, obviously I'm testing all of this with Hobbii cotton, Hobbii rainbow cotton. So this is 8.6, these are 8.4. I've come to realize I actually personally prefer the 8.6. And if I see this is more of a sport weight and opposed to the 8.4, which is a fingering weight, just personally, so far I prefer the 8.6. I'm going to use all I have before I make the jump and decide on my everyday yarn. But so far I'm pretty happy with the 8.6. Again, I am so blessed to get that parcel in the post from Cassandra. Can't even tell you. I'm still excited to pull out colors. While I was on Hobbii, because they had Black Friday, I didn't actually order anything because I did make the decision I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to use as much as I can of what I have at the moment before I go and order a stash. This is very hard, people. I don't know if you have the same issue. I have this issue. I see this new yarn and I get all excited and then I just buy more yarn, and opposed to using what I have. And I did make the promise that when I got to New Zealand from South Africa, I was going to do it slightly different this time. So here is me trying to do better and stick to my actual goals. Let's call it a goal. My money saving tips. Yes, it's a work in progress, and let's see how long it lasts. While I was looking on Hobbii though, and looking at their sites and the savings and the specials they have, because if you buy over 10 to 20 balls of a certain item, you get them slightly cheaper. And I'm like, temptation. I did notice they had massive amounts of free patterns. I've gone on Hobbie's website previous times, but I've never fully paid attention to the amount of free patterns. And what is lovely is you can buy the bottoms for, if you're going to make a handbag, you can buy the bottoms and you buy the wool. It all comes up in one screen. It is amazing. But overall, do yourself a favor. Go have a look-see. You might download one or two. I know I did. Even though I've got too many projects going on at the moment. Couldn't help myself. It's just so beautiful. But that's all I have for now. I am still busy with Joseph. I did decide that these things were a bit more important right now. Just because the party is coming up. You know, no pressure. I am working some extra hours this week. So I'm a little bit, how can I say? I'm a little bit tight on time, especially to sit with my hook. But good things, good times, good days. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time.